Tulsi Gabbard stood up against the Clinton machine and she supported Bernie Sanders for president of the United States. And she did this at great personal cost to herself and to her political career.
Tulsi Gabbard, and she's anti-war, funding terrorists. But I want us to start thinking about these people so we have role models that we can hold to the fire and follow their career as we go along to make sure that she stays on target.
It halts new fossil fuel projects, bans the profit-driven export of oil and gas overseas, ends foolish subsidies for the fossil fuel industry, promotes environmental justice, and provides a just transition for displaced oil and gas workers. Which is good. You need to address that. You can't just say we're shutting down all the refineries and good luck, employees. That's not smart. I mean, this is the kind of legislation, and a real leader, a real progressive president could do this.
So Tulsi Gabbard has been getting attacked relentlessly in the media ever since she announced her campaign, because Tulsi Gabbard is the most progressive candidate in the race for president right now.
The media wants the salacious nonsense, the ridiculously absurd Gabbard being supported by Russian propaganda. Where have we heard that before?
And it seems that Tulsi Gabbard is, the peace candidate in the Democratic Party. That's at least how she's positioning herself.
Saw the incredibly hostile reaction that the commercial press had toward Gabbard from the very start, and that's because her politics are a complete anathema to the bipartisan consensus in Washington. Like, the one thing you can't be is a pacifist.
Establishment groupthink dictates that war and intervention is inherently good-natured and humanitarian in spite of the cost and reality of war telling a very different story. Tulsi has served abroad and seen the realities of conflict and intervention, and states that this is a culminating factor behind her opposition to these regime change wars.
By a long shot, because the media smears her at every opportunity. That's why. The Syria thing, what she did was her job. She went to Syria for herself to see what was going on. Work ethic and pursuit of the truth should be applauded.
I actually didn't play that clip. I played that to show you the framing from the CNN anchor, because this is what bothers me the most. They're so worried about those private insurance industry jobs.
Look, it's incredibly rare. I don't think I've ever teared up watching a town hall before, but I did tear up watching that clip for the first time, because this is a serious issue, and it's one that very few politicians have the ability to really speak to with any sort of experience. So Tulsi Gabbard, being a veteran and being a woman who has at least known people who's gone through this, she's able to speak to an issue that other candidates just can't speak to. And this,
for whatever reason, this seems to be mind-blowing to people, that you can be in the military, that you can be commander-in-chief while simultaneously not being an interventionist.
Tulsi Gabbard, the congresswoman from Hawaii who is pro-peace candidate. You know, she's the first candidate that I've seen in a long time that when I watch her speak, I don't cringe. I don't get sick. I don't feel as though I'm being BS'd.
She pointed out that it was Democrats and Republican administrations. I love when she doesn't just say, oh, it's just Republicans, it's just Democrats. It's everybody. And I love that about Tulsi. She hit every point that was supposed to be hit there, knowing the price of war, seeing the pain it causes for everybody, the trillions of dollars. She always points that we've spent trillions of dollars. Trillions.